So I unpacked some of this stuff to get a better idea of what I want to do this season. But I've been spending like I think I've spent 2.5 hours or something on this shit, and I have no idea what to do. So I have these organic things that can do very well as bookmarks, and I have all these Kachnar petals. Then I have this bougainvillea. Most of this has gone bad. And then we have sunflower petals. In overview, they look okay. I think I just need to finish them, and they can be very good lightweight earrings. Then I have this shit, on the table. Yeah. So this shit is pretty much my experiments from last year. But the good thing is that I have this seasons figured out, what flower comes in what season and when I procured them. I've pretty much listed down all my flower inventory from last year. So even though I don't like all of the things that I collected last year, out of those I would say only 20% shit has bright and good colors in it. 20% of the stuff is meh, it's not that very bright, but it'll do because of probably the form or something. Like I'll show you, like this. It does not have really great bright color. It's pretty much dark brown, but I like how botanical, how much of a botanical it looks like. Basically, you can't recreate that form. It's very natural. I like how dark it is and the starkness from the white. Maybe we can do something about it against white. But it does not have great color in it. Most of my stuff looks like this. The color is all gone. The color is all gone. But as you can see, the shape, the form, the fact that it looks like a flower is so intact. The form is amazing. I wish it had color. So that's the 60% of my stuff. So 60% of my stuff looks like that. It's faded. It's either too translucent. It's too pale. It's gone dark yellow or something. I've written down some things that I have learned from last year's experiment. I've worked very hard in terms of collecting flowers, in terms of experimenting with forms and techniques and materials. So I have figured a lot of shit out. That's great. I have written down the list of flowers that do well. I've been working with some of the flowers for 3 years now. I think I would say 2 years. In 2020, I tried to collect some flowers, and in 2021, I worked with them. So that was 2021, 2022, 2023. No, I started in October 2020. I collected flowers. I worked with the flowers that I collected in 21, in 22. So it's 22, 23, and 24. I'm here to work. So it's been about 2.5 years that I have worked with some of the flowers. And the only way to find out if they were going to do well after preservation was to just get them, preserve them, and sit with them and see how they hold color. But with Himalayan flowers, I had to just do a lot of R&D. I could have gone and bought pre-dried flowers and it would have worked very well for me, as it does for most people, but I'm glad. I mean, I said spend the time to figure out the natural beauty. I mean, even though there is a whole list of flowers that did not do well, and I wish I hadn't spent so much time, energy and resources on them, but ठीक है, at least I've learned something. Like for example, this buttercup primrose. from Mussoorie. I would used to find a way to go to Mussoorie in the dead winters of December and early January. Go to wet places like, near a waterfall or something. It would take so much energy because my house is like an hour and a half away drive, and in the winter time it's just too, you don't want to step out. But I would make it a point, and these are like, you have to find them in season. You have to find a specific spot to pick them, and I would carry all my supplies and everything, and I would pick them, and they would be okay sometimes, but they would not hold color. But last year they somewhat had yellow in them, and so I thought, okay, I dried them, they held their yellow, so let's try to preserve them. And I made this bezel, and to preserve it, and for fuck's sake, I mean, it's so frustrating because the flowers that did well, the resin did not lay flat, like it has flaws in it, but this piece is like perfection. But unfortunately the flowers did not hold color, which just breaks my heart. I spent so much time shaping this thing, and then hammering it flat, and then layering like probably 4 layers of resin on this thing, and every layer, it's so much work. It's like at least a week of just resining it, and then you have your all the other supplies that you spend money on to make this happen. And look at it, it looks dead. It's brown. I mean, the form is nice, but it's it breaks my heart. But what can I do? But I'm glad I experimented with it at least. I mean, now I know that I should not take a risk where it involves a lot of effort. I mean, I should not use these flowers in lot of effort technique, if that makes sense. As far as I remember, these flowers were yellow the last time I preserved them, but they've held their form. They look like flowers, so I mean, honestly, I like how transparent it is, and it's how like how subtle it is. I like how it's just there. It's not making too much effort. It's not very loud. I don't really like very loud things. I like to wear subtle stuff. Like, you have to come closer. Like, what are you wearing? And then you look at it and this is a real flower. And you're like, yeah, and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if it's going to photograph well. And I have seen in my exhibitions that people prefer bright stuff that catches their eye. So I don't know. I mean, I don't want to layer like a black. I mean, even in front of black, it doesn't really show. So it's because it's quite translucent, it's a very what's the word exactly? It's like a very ghost, but like a nice, like a translucent, like a, oh fuck. Okay, now this flower was so surprising to me because I did not expect at all that it was going to hold its color as well as it did and survive resining as well. But nasturtium did amazing, and I should have paid more attention to it because it's doing great. But my heart was broken when I looked at these pieces because some of them are just like they could use another layer of resin, and that's just the thought of spending more time on them is, I dread it when I already have so much work. I want to be done with them because the amount of effort, the more I put effort on it, it's going to increase the price, and I don't think someone is going to pay so much for the time that I put into it. Like, it needs to show as well. Just because you're putting so much time into making something, it doesn't mean that it's going to sell for so much. It needs to be justified visually as well, especially for things like jewelry. So but I was heartbroken for a while when I was unpacking these to take a look at them. But like, for example, this piece has this spot which is a bit sticky. I don't know what to do with it exactly. It's perfect otherwise, but to fix this, I need to put another layer of resin on it, and I don't want to do that. But the point that I was coming to is that these two botanicals in this shape. Number one, I love this shape. I love the form, like the unevenness. I like how they mismatch, and I like how if I put them as earrings, I feel like I would love to wear them, and I want to make sure that I would love to wear. And just the um, fact that they don't match, even in their form and shape, is like, wow, I like it. But I don't know if someone else is gonna like it, so. Because it's not very clear, that's something also that breaks my heart, that it's not very clear. I don't know what happened last time. The batch of resin that I used was just so. It messed up my entire batch. Like, I have a whole bag of forget me not gemstones. And that flour was so hard to procure. I had to drive 2.5 hours one way to this one place in season to find those flowers and press them on the spot. And the gemstones, like the resin just fucked it up. Like, otherwise the gemstones were so pretty, but the resin fucked it up. I don't know what happened. I mixed it and the bubbles just like, even with a lighter, even after layering it, even after leveling it, even after mixing it very slowly, like, it happened 2-3 times, like the bubbles just did not budge, and it left this weird hazy cast on it. I don't know if it was the batch. I don't know. I ordered 2 packs and both of them did the same issue. I don't know what went wrong, honestly. It just broke my heart so badly. I was so disappointed to see that happen. Like, I think after that batch got fucked up, I gave up within a week. I was like, I'm not doing this. It's depressing me. I'm putting so much effort in this. I'm putting so much. Like, my face was all covered in acne because I was wearing those respirators for 4 hours, 6 hours in a row. I was forgetting to eat. It was super hot. I was sweating like crazy. I was working so hard, and then it just got fucked up even after so much hard work. Like, I was done at that time. Anyway,